Oh my lord, this is so weird. Am I gonna tag in? Am I gonna tag in? What do we do? What do we do? Not now. We lost anyway!
And the chemistry between you and Ava? Ay, perfección.
Funny you say that because we definitely didn't start out that way.
No?
We were at each other's throats at the beginning. Then we started tagging with each other. Slowly started to get along.
She's listening in.
To get it. She's convinced Ava is just using me. She wanted me to turn on Ava to jumpstart my singles career.
Ah, la gran traición.
Okay?
Betrayal. Believe me, it happens here too. Can be useful when done correctly.
Oh no, she's overhearing the wrong stuff.
Wasn't right?
No. It's not that. I don't want to betray Ava.
She didn't stay to listen to me say that I'm friends. This is not good. Let's go. Yeah! Damage Zoe in the ring. Okay. This is gonna be bad. More arm. Can't let her tag out. Yep, stay on it. Okay. Tag Ava in. What? Excuse me? I helped you. She's just walking out on me on tour. I'm alone in Japan. I'm still gonna win. Watch this. Yep, she'll be stunned. I don't have a finisher yet, though. Oh! Do not strike with me! Yep. Let's go get rid of Zoe. Yep, let's hit the finish. Come on! Too early. Too early. I should hit the finish and then... Go! I still won! Ava, we need to talk about this.
Are you going to explain yourself?
I have nothing to explain to you.
What?
You turning on me? I'm not stupid. I heard you telling La Cangrejita Loca all about it.
You heard us talking? Is that why you've been...
That's not even what I said.
My aunt tried to convince me to, but I said no.
That's why she's managing Dewdrop. You're my friend.
Sounds like what someone who was planning to betray me would say.
Oh
I
my
can't make
word.
you believe me, but I hope you decide to trust me.
Why would my
I
aunt
need some time to think.
not manage me and manage
We'll finish
Dewdrop?
this later.
I overheard everything. You did a bad thing.
What?
Settle that in the ring. I can get you a match with a Joshi promotion here.
I meant what I said, though. I don't want to fight Ava. I don't want her to be my enemy.
Yeah.
Maybe you can be friends. Yeah, friends.
I don't know if Ava's gonna understand that we are friendly if we have this match. Oh boy. Things are getting a little tough. Fight through your differences. Let me get up in the... She moved. No! She cannot gorilla press me! Not again! It's at the top of the thing. Oh. I'm behind on the counter. No. Okay. Ugh. Come on now. No. I need to hit a signature. No! I wonder if they count to 20 because we're in Japan. You get a 20 count when I was in Japan. Okay, now I got some finishers. Let's go. Oh, I hit the ref. I hate to do this to you, Ava, but you asked for this. Let's go. So slow! What? Ref, that was the slowest count ever! That was slow, right? Okay, we'll get her again. No, why are you going that way? Right there. There! Let her go! Oh, I drug her into the ropes? Again! Let's do this one. No! This has to be it. In the middle, okay. Okay! It worked. Hopefully it worked. But now there's seeds of doubt.
We didn't start off on the right foot. That was largely my fault.
At least you can admit it.
But ever since we actually got to know each other, I've had no reason to doubt.
That's what I've been saying. I've done nothing.
Glad to hear.
Our final match is in the frickin'
Japan Dome.
I'm beyond.
I think you know him by his WWE name, The Rock.
Ooh. He's not here tonight.
Next time you come to Japan, don't create such a public star with your partner.
Bro.
It's really been distracting the local dipshits away from more interesting topics. Like me.
So Zero, Chosen, I guess your buddy, he says hi. Okay. Oh, let's go, Beth. What the? I'm getting double teamed. Get up. What the heck? Ugh. I am getting beat up the most, actually. She picks me up, puts me back down. There's no room to run. Come on! Look at me, for real! I am getting beat up the most! I need a break. I need a break here. There's no rules? Can I get a weapon? Hey! What the heck? It's hard to not watch what's going on with the match. Wow, why'd she attack the ref? Do this. Hopefully this helps me catch my breath a little bit. I gotta save. Yeah. Wait, did she? I stopped him from making the save. We are hurting, Ava. Get up. Yeah, get out of here. Ugh. No! Ava, don't just stand there! No! There's too much to think about. Okay, I'm gonna have to start whipping people out of the ring, I think. Let's go! Ah! Go, Beth! Yeah. Come on, recover. No! Ugh. Come on! No! What the heck? Again! Come on, Ava, turn it around! Ah! Yes! Yes! It's alright, so we're on the same page again. To defeat all three Beckys. This is wild! Just beating her up. No, no! Pay attention to the ring. What? Give me a break!